Hi, welcome to Maru Plays or whatever I'm gonna call it. Uh, I'm basically just trying to get into character for a character I voice act for a show called Ripple. And this is my way of doing it. Today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna try to respond in character. I think Maru's Arrow Ace, but I'm going after Natsuki. I love Natsuki. I have anxiety and depression. Oh, that's loud. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I might not be the most entertaining to watch, but what? Okay. I can be with you. Oh, I haven't played this in forever. Monica, your upskirt is like almost upskirt. Correction is almost showing. I love this mini music. Okay. Hey! No, that's not her voice. Okay. Oh god, I broke character. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl run toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I need to keep adjusting the audio every 8 seconds, goddamn. You know, the kind of friend you'd never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. That's kind of mean. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you think you're You were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Maru. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's not like I like you or anything. Fine. My Sayori voice is gonna be so inconsistent. Okay, I need to stop giggling like an idiot. I probably should have drank some water. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have ugh. I have a speech impediment, I think, so I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Maru, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Oh wait. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's a lie. I want to join cosplay club or D&D. I love D&D. I haven't played it yet. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? She's like my Amy voice. It's never consistent, and I just broke character again. Okay, I'm doing so good at this. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This is not a healthy ship. Low-key, this is not healthy. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That is so real. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not— What's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh, she has a lot of cares, don't worry, MC. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. She's literally me, guys. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs.
Hey, Arathon, can you close the door, please?
Thank you!
Sorry, my baby sister just broke in.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori, you must have come into class while I was spacing out. I don't care about the new Java update! I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. She just kind of sounds like my Ragatha impression now. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Mingity. Sayori's vice president of the club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I have an interest in literature. I'm a big nerd. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Her hands are so small compared to her head. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Could be both, honestly. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for my third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here!
Wow, Sayori, who's your friend?
Welcome to our meeting. Are you into reading? No need for being coy. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Maru, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. Natsuki. Natsuki, my beloved. And also Yuri. But mostly Natsuki. They're sewn lesbians with each other, guys. Trust me. Trust us. Just us. Do they all have, like, the anime, like, brick thing with their hair? This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. So real, Yuri.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh my god. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Maru.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. I thought this was talking about my previous save files on my Aerith close. Dudes! I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club! Aerith, close the door on the way out. Aerith, can you close the door, please?
Interesting.
Back to what I was saying, I thought they were talking about my previous save files that was on A, a different computer, and B, a different email, so I don't know why that happened in my mind. This is my mom's computer. Did she have Doki Doki Literature Club? Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Maru. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me. Me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I want to sit next to Natsuki. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! I don't know. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love kitty cats! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, she's Australian now. Okay, I guess she's Australian.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. It's not like I like you or anything. Asterix blushes, Asterix. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks- oh wait.
I don't know.
And has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Got problem, punk? Got problem? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Notice she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe! But not for, you know, you! Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What you looking at, bitch? So what made you...
Oh, wait. So it made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. What's she planning? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I need to work on my Australian accents because they just sound British sometimes. I can't say British normally. I never can. She has an accent now, that's all you need to know. As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club more fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. She's either British or Australian. She's going through an identity crisis with me. Okay? We're besties. Totally. I actually hate her. I don't like her.
Monica, please don't kill me.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's a great leader. Yuri, oh fuck, what? Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I'm probably just gonna make her just British, because that's easier. British. T, there's a T there.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Maru, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I slowly melted into her voice as I was reading.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Same, girl! Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to immediately throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Why is she British now?
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I could relate to at a minimal level. It was called It. Something shocking happened near the end of it. I'm looking at you, Navi. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. I wouldn't have. Words.
There's stuff on my screen.
For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the glass club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my goodness, it's a polyamorous trio. Not a trio. Maybe, I don't know.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own... What? Who is this? Who just possessed me? What does Maru sound like again? Hold on.
Did you say some... Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a bit.
Okay! I have an idea, everyone! That's like her, announcement voice in my head for some reason.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically to Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own! Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I am so American. It is so obvious in the way I do accents. Technically, you lot should have... you lot should all have Japanese accents, but I haven't practiced a Japanese accent in forever. All of you are blushing in some way. Isn't that right, Maru?
Monika smiles at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What is it?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. For gorgeous girls await me, okay, I think that I'll stay. Sayori's a lufe cookie.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Maru. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You did really scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess. My Maru voice is kind of like... it changes every 8 seconds. This is why I'm doing this series. I need to turn the music down again.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Maru, I look forward to seeing how you can... What? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Did I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Maru, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, so Yuri and I walk home together and don't never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Yuri, and of course,
Monica.
will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, let's get this started. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.
Hi again, Maru. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh?
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Give me Natsuki! I was last to come in, so everyone else is already now.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Maru. Ah, crap. Hold on. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seat. Manga is literature. I have a bunch of Ranma 1/2 comics, mangas, I love it.
Don't worry, guys. Maru is always giving it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Maru can become good friends too. I'm sorry I said too much.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori.
Me?
No, really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's like towering over me, what the fuck? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Hey, Sayori, you doing okay? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki mutter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Frickin' Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collections organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. You're kind of ugly. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. He then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better.
Natsuki.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't say none. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Maru. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there!
Uwa.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work! You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I gently open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get all into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Ooh-wah.
Natsuki gives me a little I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something that my friend said.
I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's... just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I don't ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impersonable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Oh yeah, she can't sprout tentacles. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Natsuki! Natsuki!
Oh, Natsuki. I love you, Natsuki.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that.
My nose is like slightly clogged.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry. I don't have any friends either, girl, even though I literally talked about laughing about something my friend said. We could be lonely together, you and your weird zigzag part.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't read out of that yet? Makes you want to punch them in their face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, but chose friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? And here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. I just finished this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express I'm tired. Express words the feelings you get when you're connecting with someone like that. And being able to prove that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little with myself.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's pose?
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we're having enough time. Though, you did look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh?
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It wouldn't take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. It would take forever, God. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Here she is, the mythic bitch in front of me. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? What? Why did I say... I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with hers first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you really liked it? Like, oh my god, bro, you like it? You like my poem that I made?
Ugh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Ugh, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Oh my goodness, I'm having flashbacks.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. That's a lie. I don't like it, but I gotta stick through for Natsuki.
Yeah? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. She must look at my gains and think she can never be as buff as I am. Totally. I'm totally buff. Guys, please don't leave me, guys.
But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last three.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? She's just like me.
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
What? Mine isn't gone.
Her stammering is completely gone. It sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Bias? How? I keep forgetting that she has a soft quality to her voice. I made up the voice for this character. What is wrong with me?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the stinging blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Maru.
I'm into ghosts too, don't worry. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I got it. Maru, are you stupid? I say to my own character. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Linger in her past reminds her of the place of comfort and able to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, I guess it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I want to make out sloppy style with you and Natsuki. Okay, Sayori.
And this is a good poem, Maru. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the fucking club room.
Well, I guess.
I'm not really into it, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Maru.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Hold a knife to your throat.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry, I'm really bad.
Oh wait, don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look alone, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too.
If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad.
I want breakfast.
So, for some reason, I keep defaulting to Yuri. 1, 2, 3, we want Yuri! God, I'm such a lesbian, it leaks into my characters.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was about who I was like a couple days or doesn't spell. It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. Even
though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
I'm with you in the dark.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I'm probably gonna end the episode soon, because I'm almost at an hour. And I don't know how this is gonna export. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Hi, Maru. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, if we can do better, I'm always listening. Especially if you were to, I don't know, confess your love to me and make out with me sloppy style on the floor. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. I know that he's Kira.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Maru. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Shern. I'm tripping over my own words.
Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem.
I like it, Maru.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. how you...
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
Don't you touch her. If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Chelsea? Is this pre-programmed? Is this pre-programmed? Tell me in the comments, is this pre-programmed? About to lose my crap.
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to everybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much fill in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm so good at this, guys.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. What the hell was that voice? But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I hate myself. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. It could have been me. See the directions. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm like a girl. I'm so sorry, and I'm married. I have a wife. Which that might excite you because I'm into girls, but...
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Ugh. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one, Professor?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I can see you through your webcam. I know your location and I will find you. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently, that I could see through a webcam. It has been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Like I can see through the screen. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like this because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, that'll never make you progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Every day, I imagine a picture where I can be with you. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. And that is where I'm going to leave off. Alright. That was... Oh, I'm stuck. That was Maru playing Doki Doki Literature Club and me trying and failing to stay in character. They're all making out with each other, I just can't prove it. But see you next time, I guess. Bye.